Lloyd Vehicle Consulting, not sponsored by Lancaster Insurance. Good afternoon. Today is the 30th of November and this is part 20 of a slightly shambolic shuffle around the 2022 NEC Classic Motor Show. I do apologise if I get things wrong, if I fall over, if I crash into scenery, if I generally make a hash of it. That's just the way things go on this channel. So we're in Hall 5. I do apologise for the noise in the background. This is the Nissan 300C Owners Club. These cars I think were made between about 1984 and 1987. V6 engine, and these powered a lot of Nissans for quite a long time. So that's 84 to 87. This one I don't think is a 300C actually. Yes, it's a Cedric. I think we've seen this before, viewers, at some shows. It's I think this is an 87. The Cedric obviously was the Japanese and other areas market version of the 300C. 300C was the name used in this country and some other places. So it's an 85, this one. They're not very common, these cars. There's not a lot of them left. I have actually sat in one of these. I wasn't able to have a go in it, unfortunately. But yeah, they're pretty nice. I would like to have a go in one. We've got some Subaru Imprezas here. 2001 Subaru. 2007 Subaru Impreza RB320. This is the Hawkeye. This one. There's Hawkeye, Bloc, and Hawkeye, and I always get confused between the two. There we go. Yeah, 2001 was the year British Bonus Champion. You can tell I've been filming for a long time, haven't you, viewers? It's the 6th video of the day and the 20th overall, so I do apologise if things go a bit slowly and I make mistakes. 1999 Subaru Impreza STI Type R. 1999 Subaru Impreza RB5 Limited Edition. So another Richard Burns inspired special edition. Of course, here is the man himself, Scooby-Doo there. Let's have a look at some Nissan 300Zs. I'd like to have a go in one of these, viewers. I don't know if that will ever happen, but I would like to have a go in one of these. I can't tell you what year these are, unfortunately, because they've got personal plates on them. Tiger roof, of course, as you know from that famous Top Gear episode where somebody threw Richard Hammond's roof away. This one here will be probably an important one. I think it's got a square plate. That's always a dead giveaway with these. Yeah, so 92, 93. Let's have a look at some Wartburgs and Trabants. This car dates from 1989. It would have been imported in 2018, driven by that plate. It's a very similar plate to the one that Ian Seabrook's Dacia, or rather one he used to own, actually wears. Just I think G501 ATL, it's G263 ATL. It's actually a Trabant 601. Wartburg 311 here. 1966 it would be then. Yeah, registered in 1966, the right-hand drive. Yeah, I think you could actually buy one of these over here, and well, here one is. It's a Moskvich. This is an 86. I think I have seen this before somewhere, viewers, but I am afraid I really can't remember where I've seen it. There we go. Alemannia Est, or Eastern Germany. This is a Duke de Garage, Polish club. Excellent. I think I've ever come across a closed classic car club in this country before. So nice Audi A4 there. Toyota Land Cruiser. And then down here, is this a Serena? Yeah, Serena, an old Polish built car. And over there is a little Marlook. Some Polish classics. Learn something new every day, viewers. It's the beauty about this show. There's so much variety here. Sorry about the Sporting Bears stand in the background, viewers. There's nothing I can do about that noise. Some of you might even like it. The RX-7 owners clubs are here. FD RX-7. This is a 2002. It's right at the end of RX-7 production. So yeah, it would have been imported, this one. I don't think they were selling in this country right then. This one, however, looks like it's a UK market one with that plate, yeah. It's a 1995. Montego Blue Pearl, that looks green to me. It's the most intriguing car views. I would like to have a go in something like this. 1999, again, probably an imported one. So if we can walk down the side between the two stands here, it just flags up fine. Oh look, there's an actual rotary piston there. Looks like he's gone a bit crazy. So we got some Celicas here. This one I think is about a 99. Don't ask me to tell you what mark Celica this is, but I probably won't remember. I think that the last ones were a 6. I think this is a 5. Then we've got the previous generation one here as well. That was Celica Club, excellent. And then there's a Mark 1 here too. Let's see if this information here. It's a 1992, yeah, 5th generation, Carlos Sainz edition. Excellent. And this is a 72. Celica 600 GT TA22. Now the Celicas have some of the most confusing chassis codes I've ever heard of in my life. They're kind of like 5th generation Honda Civic, but they're that confusing. They're wonderful nevertheless, though. We did import them over here. There weren't tons of them imported to this country, so chances are if you see one of these, it probably would have been imported at some stage. Just get around there we go. Fall over myself. So yeah, 71, 72 registration on this one. It's got a long plate on it, so maybe that is UK one. Let's have a look now at some Toyota Supras. 1995 UK spec Mark 4 Supra TT6. What's that? Oh my gosh, it's got a beige leather interior. Didn't expect that yet. Like nice beige leather interior. Very, very nice. A GR Supra, yeah, I actually driven one of these views. I drove a 2022 manual version on the channel back in September. Not that anybody watched that video, I don't know why, but when I drive modern cars, you don't want to watch them, which is a bit of a shame. Never mind. So this is the 3rd generation MR2. I have driven one of these as well, so second-hand classes back in March. A very early one was the one I drove. It was in a sort of green colour. The original owners had it from new, so 22 years. This one, I don't know how long the owners had this one. Maybe a long time too. And yes, SW20 one here. What rev this is, I have no idea. Sort of personal plate on it, so it makes it even harder for me to know. Oh, there's an information sheet, excellent. So 1994, Rev 3, so it would have been imported then. Full Japanese and UK history, excellent. Oh, and here's the original generation one, excellent, right viewers, it's a facelifted one. Mark 1B, 1988. These are very nice, aren't they, viewers? They are very, very nice indeed. Nice and clean, of course. Goodness gracious me. Toyota 1900. Corrado Mark 2, 6970. This is a very, very old Corona. Really old one. First registered in 1970. The Corona Mark II 1900 was sold in the UK in small numbers from 69 to 1971. Most imports were with saloon like this one. Some were also with the coupe. This is absolutely amazing. One of 4 survivors in the UK. I don't think ever seen one of these before. I've seen Coronas in other parts of the world, but not this. That is incredible. Got a Corolla here. I cannot remember the model code for these, I'm afraid, viewers. I'm not going to say. 87, 88. This isn't the sporty one. It's just a normal one. This one. Yeah, GL. Automatic gearbox. There's some later alloys put on it. Yeah, automatic. Probably like a 1.3 or 1.6, I imagine. Ooh, another Scirocco. Yes, it's a facelifted one. Southampton plate. 75, 76. A beige leather interior, views. It is. I do like a nice beige leather interior, although it looks sort of cream on camera, or sort of white, really. Yes, Scirocco Supra, I think this is. Yes, it is. It even says so on there. I wonder what year this is. 1984. Excellent. Right, just be careful, don't fall over anything. There we go. It's an auto. So typically kind of 1980s Japanese in there, isn't it? Isn't that amazing? 2.8 injection, very nice. Ooh, a 240 set, a right-hand drive 240 set. Oh, viewers, we are in the presence of some special cars today, aren't we? Yeah, so 70 to 71 on a J. Fellow 80 said here, so yeah, this would be a Japanese one. You've got some interesting covers for the lights, like the old retypes did. 72, 73. This one, I don't know. Oh, there's a sheet in here. Maybe that will tell me. Right, classic cars on prom in Bournemouth. Yes, I've been to that. 72. Local plate actually to the area, to Bournemouth. Both the personal plate as well. There we go. Look, there's the Japanese bill sticker for that. Air cleaner, I think that's on there. Excellent. And next to some Mark IV Supras. Actually, 93 Supra single turbo aero topped 7-speed DCT. Wow, that's an interesting gearbox. That's probably out of a much later car, isn't it? Yeah, it's a BMW F80 transmission. Like this one here. I must say I prefer the look of these written spec cars personally. Twin turbo manual Japanese one like that. That's worth a lot of money, isn't it? It's also a 93. Yeah, 6-speed manual. Okay, let's go and look at some Hondas. So Honda S800 Sports Car Club. I think this is one of the first Honda models ever sold in this country, actually. There were, I think, other Hondas available in other markets before the S800, but I don't think they were sold over here. So 67, 68, this one. Before you ask, yes, Johnny Smith, I think, did buy one a while ago. Hello to Dookie_Kookie on Instagram. Another 67, 68 Carburetor, all on F plates, these ones. Dinky 800cc engine. Got a side draft carburetor here, so am I totally wrong? I might be totally wrong. Better not say that again. I'll get it wrong, won't I? It's a roadster version here. I have somebody keeps asking me to find one of these for me, but an S600, you won't have an S800. Makes things a bit tricky because they never actually imported them over here officially. Ooh, it's Honda S2000s. Yes, very nice views. Another car I'd like to have a go. And this is a later one. That other one didn't have a plate on it, so we don't know. This one, personal plate, no idea what year that is, and this one as well, Well, it's actually really late. It was 2008. I think they made it until 2009. It's a very late one. There we go, viewers. All wrapped around the driver. Not much the passengers will really see. Very nice. Mark 1 Transit here. 73, 74 registration. Apparently it's owned by Mike Brewer. We'll see about that. Late break show is here as well. Thank goodness, I've just cut the end of a show period, so got less going on. We've still got background music, but I was talking at the top of it. Late break show stuff here. Retro Power Project Utah, that's that one. Retro Power Giratina. It's like a 2.3 litre Duratec Ford engine. Mazda X5 gearbox, like everything else. Is that one of these? Yeah, it's an MX5 sort of based sort of replica sports car, isn't it? That one. Right. So busy in here. Chieftain Range Rover Hybrid. 6.2 litre LT1 V8 engine with 450 horsepower with a hybrid system, 270 horsepower. So that's it's quite quick. And then we've got the MST Mark 1, that's 71 plate, so 2021, 2022. It's a Mark 1 Escort Heritage shell with some new mechanicals in it. Well, there is Johnny Smith himself. Private stuff had a pledge before, we want not to disturb him, then get on with what he wants to do. Eagle Speedster. What's it? Beachwood Bill. Oh, I can't remember now. Isle of Wight, something like that, or Sussex, I forget which one it is. Cytec RPW prototype track car, that's sort of based on MGB bits. I don't think I've ever seen one of those. Right, let's move out of here quickly before I go insane with this music playing in the background. 2001 to 2 Nissan Cedric Y31 Taxi. They made these for absolutely ages. There was also an equivalent Toyota Crown that was made for a long time as well. This is a sort of late 80s design, but it continues a lot later. So air ride suspension, another one of Johnny Smith's cars, I think. 1965 Austin Mini Mark 1, I think it's a deluxe. W114 Mercedes-Benz, Volvo Amazon, and that is, I think, the MX5 that's actually owned by Alex Curson from Auto Alex. That's got the Rocketeer conversion in it. Right, let's keep moving again, viewers. Just managed to get in there between shows, viewers. Right, let's keep going. Don't know what stamp this is. It's not marked. Nice Austin Healey 3000 on here. Oh, it's been electric converted, that one. Oh, yes, and we've got some hydrogen fuel cell vehicles here. Toyota press car, this one. Toyota Mirai, I think this is 2022, this one. I think actually quite like this. It's an enormous car, isn't it? It's very, very big. And then we've got one from Hyundai, the Hyundai, I think they call this the Nexo. I don't know why I'm filming this at Classic Car Show Views, but you know, they're here. I don't think I've seen one of these in the metal before, so we might as well. Yeah, Hyundai Nexo. A bit different is this FSO Caro from 1998. And this actually runs apparently an LPG. I think, isn't it? Never seen one of those before. Porsche 914, the Independent Porsche Enthusiast Club. Wonder where this was imported from. Probably America. Most of them were imported from America that are in this country. I can't remember if they even sold these officially over here. Sometimes they were Volkswagen Porsches, so there we go. Yeah, it's 71. Rather, it was delivered in 70, but it's 71 model year. 1982 to 3 Porsche 911 Targa with a whale tail. Yeah, 911 SC. 928 with random rear sun visor things. Yeah, there you go, 1979 Porsche 928. It's quite an early one. I think they came out the previous year. So yeah, that's quite nice. And we've got some War Quattros here, and then an Audi 80 Coupe in the middle. So what year is this one? It doesn't say. It's a later one with the blacked out rear lamps. So an Audi, we call the 80 Coupe. JCT 600, I've heard of that. It's the Quattro model, 1991-1992 registration. Based on the B3 Audi 80 platform. I think we're still talking 90 at this stage as well, from memory. 28 valve. 28 valve. Oh right, just a plate, okay. Fair enough. Right, this one is an 89. It's quite a late model. I think they made it until 1991, by which time that 80 Coupe over there, the B3 model, was already in production. Audi 80 Cabriolet Coupe enthusiast stand. Let's go and find out something about these cars, shall we? Because I don't know much about them, to be honest, at all. Modified. Yes, I think it probably is. It's a 93. You wouldn't know it though. They made this until 2000, these cabriolets. Later on, after the end of Audi 80 production, I think in 1995, they just called this the Audi Cabrio. It's a Quattro. The engine, it's a 90s 2.3 non-turbo. Interesting. 1996 Audi 80 Coupe, 2-litre injection. 1999 Cabrio Final Edition 2.8 Auto. So yes, they did just call it a Cabrio. Let's have a look at the back and see if it just has a Cabrio badge on it. I like this colour actually, viewers. That's quite striking actually. For the 90s colour. Yeah, there's no 80 badge on that. An S2, wow. Ooh. Very fast. 1995 Audi S2 Coupe Quattro Turbo. So it wasn't just the state model, there was also a coupe version. Right, we've got to get this right here, because some of these are Audis and some of these are DKWs. And I can never remember which one's which. Look at the back, and maybe that will inform us. Yeah. Let's take a look. The later ones were Audi badged. Yeah, it's Audi 60. Can't remember where that plate's from, I'm afraid it is. Let's walk this way. Let's not trip over anything here. Yeah, I think this is the earlier one. I think this is the DKW version. You can see both cars have 4 rings on them, because DKW was part of what's called the Auto Union group. Auto Union exists for years. So this is a DKW F102. This is what one looks like. There we go. They were actually sold in this country under the Audi name, Audi 75 or Audi Super 90, I think. I don't know what this is. Another Auto Union. Is that 1000 SP or something? I'm really bad with this sort of videos. Gosh, what's this? Yes, it's another Auto Union. Auto Union DKW was interchangeable for a time. That's a 68. I didn't know it's been made in that late. Maybe it's just been when it was imported or something. Yeah, DKW 1000 I thought we were called. And that's the F12. I get really confused between all the names and things like that of these. Do you know what this is though? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yes. My parents had one of these. It's the first car I ever remember. It's a 1983 Volkswagen Jetta Mark I CL. This is also about the same era. It's an 82-83 registration. This one's been modified, it's been imported from somewhere. Do I want to buy it? I'm not very good on left-hand drive cars views, so perhaps not, but that is just extraordinary. VW Trekker, they were called over here. It's got right-hand drive, so yeah, they call them a Trekker. The Thing over in America, and loads of other names all over the world, all sorts of weird names. This one is 1975-76. I think we've seen this Datsun before. I think this is a Cherry. Look at the type here. The Datsun 100A Cherry, I think this will be. Is amazing, yeah. 100A Cherry F2. 77-78 that one. Right, let's go further down here. Some bay window campers here. 67, a late one. Right-hand drive as well, that one. Another right-hand drive one. They've really sort of pushing the right-hand drive ones here. Must be. 63, right-hand drive. Sorry, splitting, it's not bay windows. I do apologise. It's been a long few days. Open the windows. Our RHD 54. Does that mean that this is a right-hand drive one made in 1954? Yes, it does. Excellent. I'm improving on my knowledge. So let's have a look at some Corrado's views. We've seen some of the show already, but we'll have a look at some more because, well, we can, so we shall. This one is a VR6. That's a fuzz, right? Okay, which year is this? I don't know. Yeah, who knows? This one here though has a little information sheet on it. 1995 Corrado 2.9 VR6. And this sort of purple metallic. Much more popular colour back in the day than it is now, I think. It's much more popular. So more Corrado action here, a much earlier one. 8990 this one. It's a G60. It's an American spec one from 1990. Excellent, it's a 1.8 litre. So these were on the platform of the Mark II Golf, I seem to remember. And we've got the famous automated seatbelts in here as well. So the predecessor to the Corrado, although they were sold alongside each other for a while, was the Scirocco. That's a Mark II Scirocco, quite an early one. Gloucestershire plate, I think, on that one. So yeah, 81, 82. This one here looks like it's been, well, considerably modified. I think is the phrase I would use for that. This one here, I don't know, it's not got a plate on it, so I don't know. It's a GT2 spec, and then we have a 16 valve one. Twin cam 16 valve, so probably the same engine as the Golf Mark II GTI 16 valve. So we didn't go to this for the P6 stand yesterday here, so got another one. This just shows how you can change it. So the car originally would have been that orange colour, but every single panel you can change, as you can see here. So immediately pre-facelift one. I don't know if that's a V8 or not. I can't remember. I saw it Rover Fest, don't remember, I'm afraid. Oh, it's an Astoria. Yeah, FLM panel craft, based in Battersea made these. That's a 273. Most of them I think were 3.5 litre V8 ones because, well, it was an expensive job. Excellent Hampshire Police, 3,500 S, would be a manual. police preferred the manual ones for motorway work, obviously. Let's see that says what year this is. This is a, doesn't say. So yeah, 74, 75. This one here is another V8. Very nice. And we've got some minis, many minis. Many minis. Let's take a look at some of them whilst we're here. It's a Mini 30, would be from 1989. I thought Mini 30s only came in sort of like a dark red, but obviously not. Probably 63 Mini Cooper, I think this would be a Cooper or Cooper S. Yes, it's a Morris Cooper S. Actually 99 Mini here. So this is one that was owned by famous Dr. Alex Moult. We can look at it there. We can see here excellent taste because this has a beige leather interior with wood. Thank you, Dr. Moulton, for many things, but also for aspiring choice of beige leather interiors with wood. Mini police car. This is like a Mark II. Yeah, so on an HSO 6970. Mini recharged, one of these electric ones. Pure and Sport. Excellent. There's just one more round the corner which we'll take a look at, and then we will have to go, unfortunately, viewers, to part number 21. Yeah, Mini 1275 GT, it's an early one, they came out in 69, and is a 69-70 plate. So thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and leave a comment below, and we will continue our quest to get round this absolutely enormous show. Lloyd Young Consulting stickers, t-shirts and mugs are available by clicking the link to the Google form in the video description below.